Suyambulingam is an orphan who had dropped out of school after his 5th grade. In 2014, he is a businessman running a cable TV service in Papanasam, a small town in the Tirunelveli district of Tamil Nadu. He owns 2 buildings in the main part of the village and a well-built house in a garden of area 5 acres. He is married to Rani and they have 2 daughters, 16-year-old Selvi and 10-year-old Meena. His only interest apart from his family is watching films. He spends most of his night time in front of the TV in his small office. During a nature camp, Selvi bathing is photographed in the bathroom by a hidden cell phone. The culprit, Varun, is the son of Inspector General Geetha Prabhakar. Days later, Varun calls Selvi and blackmails her for sexual favors. He tells her to come to her house's garden shed at midnight. Selvi brings her mother along, and both beg for Varun to leave them alone. Varun asks Rani to replace Selvi in the deal. Enraged, Selvi hits the phone in Varun's hand with a metal rod, but the rod strikes Varun's head as well. Varun dies on the spot. Rani and Selvi bury his body in a compost pit, which is witnessed from afar by Meena. The next morning, Rani tells Suyambulingam about the incident and he devises a way to save his family from the law. He removes Varun's broken cell phone, places the SIM card in another mobile phone which he throws it onto a national permit lorry and disposes of Varun's yellow Maruti Zen car, which is seen by Constable Perumal, who has a grudge against Suyambulingam. Suyambulingam takes his family out on a trip to Tenkasi to pray in a temple, watch a movie, stay in a hotel and eat at a restaurant. Geetha starts an investigation into her missing son. After a preliminary investigation, Geetha calls Suyambulingam and his family for questioning. Suyambulingam, who had predicted that this would happen, had already taught his family how to change their alibi at the time of murder. When questioned individually, they give the same replies. Suyambulingam also presents the bill of the restaurant, the hotel bill, the movie ticket and the bus tickets as proof of their alibi. Geetha questions the owners of the establishments they have been to and their statements prove Suyambulingam's alibi. However, Geetha subsequently realizes later that Suyambulingam had faked the evidence and established his alibi on the owners by going on a trip with his family to the same establishments later. Meanwhile, Suyambulingam tells his brother-in-law, Thangaraj, that if they are ever taken away by the police, he has to call the media and report their unlawful arrests. Geetha arrests Suyambulingam and his family, and Perumal uses brute force to beat the truth out of them. Eventually, Meena gives in and reveals the place where the body is buried. After digging the compost pit, they find the carcass of a wild boar, indicating that Suyambulingam had moved the body. Meena reports to the media and complains against Perumal. The constable is suspended. All officers in the Papanasam station are transferred out of the district and Geetha resigns from her post. The district court prohibits the police from investigating Suyambulingam's family without their permission, in any case. Later, Geetha and her husband Prabhakar meet Suyambulingam to ask forgiveness for their rude and violent behavior. Prabhakar then explains that they both plan to relocate to the US. Before leaving, Prabhakar begs Suyambulingam to reveal what happened to Varun. Filled with guilt, Suyambulingam cryptically explained that Varun was killed by accident and apologizes. The scene moves back to the police station at the beginning. As Suyambulingam signs out, the newsie tells him that he will find Varun's body and warns him. As Suyambulingam leaves, a flashback is shown of him burying something in the construction of the station, implying that he has hidden Varun's body underneath the station and it will never be found due to the new construction.
The story ends with this. If you want to know about another movie, comment the name of the movie and subscribe to our channel if you like it.